I didn't know. That's one of those things is like, does battery life go back down again after you, like, is there an apex of fullness when you charge the battery and then it starts to like suck back out?
I think there is.
Is this science?
I think is this science? Yeah, let's rename the pod because we are doctors. Everything we discuss so relevant, so scientific. But I feel like that's the case with the iPhone battery, right? Like you start using it a lot, and then you start charging it too much, and it goes down. It goes down. Like I think my battery's max percentage now is like 91%.
Baird's laptop does not work unless it's plugged in.
Oof.
He has killed it somehow.
Wow, and he's still rocking it.
Oh yeah, Daddy loves to stay close to a wall.
Okay.
The mobility of a laptop completely compromised by being tethered to a wall.
He's like, I'm kind of feeling more of a desktop vibe.
Yeah, but I want it to be small.
Yeah.
And like very unergonomic.
Yeah, exactly. That's so funny.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. And if you're just tuning in, this is This Normal? The podcast where your two favorite comedians, Aaron and Alyssa, dissect your quirks, queries, confessions, and decide if they're normal or something completely different. I'm Alyssa Yeoman.
And I'm Aaron Engel.
Yeah.
Put a little weird tone on it there. I was too bouncy.
I was too bouncy too. I think it's the weed.
Nah.
Yeah. I said our names before I even.
Yeah, you were pitching the pod.
I was like, the two. No last names though.
This is the new you, is why. It's because you're a new person with new attitude.
Exactly. A hair change will do that.
Oh.
You all can't see it, but I've had a huge hair change. And
it's
I'm
beautiful.
a different person.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And it's so like it's so fresh right now too.
Yes.
You're just like look like you're immaculately done up, right?
Right.
So like I feel like new haircut is one of those things that like, or like a new tattoo, or like I've never had like my like eyebrows or eyelashes done, but I feel like I'm sure that's the same feeling. But you're just like, even if this is the only thing I do to put myself together today, I have this new cut. I look great.
Exactly. Exactly. I like getting my hair braided versus a new haircut because I feel like the new haircut sometimes gets tricky whenever they style it for you, and then you can't replicate that style again.
Yeah.
Because they use like the nice products that you're not going to buy.
Uh-huh.
And you're like,
thanks a lot.
Exactly. You're like, I don't have any pomade at home or whatever. But
it's a new thing every time you show up. They're like hawking a new jar of something. Yeah.
And you're like, I just can't keep up with that lifestyle. But the braids, I was like, okay, they're good. They're done. And now I just have to go out and
I
be
just
in
have
the
to
world.
float through life.
I know,
be admired.
Right? Floating, exactly. I did want to talk about this though, because I went to a new person. I've never been to this person before to get my hair done, and something came up. I'm a recovering people pleaser. I don't feel like I'm as bad of a people pleaser anymore, but I still get moments. Let's say. And one of those moments is I always want, like, this goes for a tattoo artist too.
Oh yeah.
I want them to like me.
Oh yeah. If you're like
Yes.
under the knife or like, yeah, if you're in their chair,
Yes.
were you like cracking jokes? What were you? Tell me about your persona.
Yeah, I was definitely like, asked a little backstory questions, did things like that. She wasn't very chatty though. And so I like definitely got the vibe, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna just chill. And I was gonna be on my phone a little bit, but I decided not to. Like, they're moving your head so much when you're cutting your hair, you can't really be on your phone.
Yeah,
you
that's
know?
a good point.
But yeah, I was like chatting. Like, I went in all the instructions they told about like how to come in with your hair. I was like up early that day.
You a student.
I know, right? I was like, I gotta go in 100% prepared so that whenever they see me, they're not like, this bitch. You know what I mean?
Come in here a mess. I can't do my job like this.
Exactly.
Yeah. No,
exactly.
You followed all the instructions. You like came.
Ready.
Yeah.
I was early.
Didn't come to play early.
Yeah. Well, I was terrified about the time, but I was actually early. I was like, I'm leaving. I give myself a half an hour of buffer. And I'm like,
you were nervous.
I was nervous.
It's a new person.
It was
right?
the new person.
It's like this could be a good relationship, or it could get off on the wrong foot.
Right.
Yeah.
I want to come back. I also didn't want to like was far away, so I didn't want to like show up late. You know, it's all those things that they say about like you show up this late, then it's like canceled for you or anything like that.
Yeah.
So I definitely wanted to be on top of it. And I had this fear I was going to get there and she was going to be like, actually, your hair's still too short. We can't braid it. So I was like preparing for that, bracing myself. But I was like, I want Fatima to be like, wow, Alyssa, you're a great customer. Did she say that? No.
No?
But with her eyes.
Yeah. when she said, come back in 6 weeks.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm sure, first of all, I'm sure you charmed the pants off of Fatima.
Yes.
I know you.
Thank you.
You did great over there.
I needed that.
And I am also a compulsive like attempt to charm a person. I cannot stop myself. I have like my hairdresser currently is a Rudy's barber here. And does this person care about me at all? Almost certainly not. But I'm asking follow-up questions from last time. I'm like, how was that date? How was the Mariners game? Why do I do this? I have other relationships in my life that I can take care of. I don't need the Rudy's, my hairdresser, to like me, but I do. Though.
You do, right? I mean, they have control of your hair. You're like, anything can happen.
Mm-hmm. They could fucking...
Yeah, they could fuck
ruin
you
your
up. So you want to be on the best terms. And like, same with the tattoo artist thing. I'm like, if you want to chat, don't chat. I'm always like attuned to that. I'm like, tell me about your family. Like, how's your life? You know, just I'm in it. You know?
And with a tattoo artist too, I want them to think my tattoo is a good idea too.
Yes.
Which I know that they just will refrain from judging at all. Like, unless it's their artwork sometimes.
Right.
But like that, then in that case, it's like, you know, have you done a lot of these, or am I like the first person? Or so my first tattoo was this hummingbird on my shoulder. I don't know if I've talked about this on the pod before.
No.
Got it like right after I was 18. It was, you know, dedicated to my grandma.
Oh,
it was this little ornament that she had. Flash forward another 15 years, my little cousin, he's 6 months younger than me, is now a tattoo artist. He's a fantastic artist. Shout out to Dex. He informed me, he's like, do you know how many people have hummingbirds on their shoulder for their grandma? It's like,
damn.
Ouch, bro. So it turns out I'm like one of, I'm in a wave. I'm in like one of many in that, but
yeah,
you know what?
It's hard to hear.
It is.
It's hard to hear, but you
want to be
accept
unique
it.
or whatever, but
yeah,
it is what it is.
It's hard. It's hard to do. I have a couple bad tattoos that I still haven't gotten covered, and I'm like, yeah, I probably shouldn't have walked in there for like $40 to get this thing, thinking
at the same time.
yeah. You only live once, so you got to do it.
And that's why I got this tattoo that says YOLO.
Yeah,
that I don't regret at all.
On the other shoulder, I have one as well.
YOLO, R.I.P. Barbara.
Yeah, exactly. Oh my gosh, that's so funny.
So I don't know. I feel like that, to me, very normal to like want your hairdresser to like you.
Right.
Maybe you let us know, Normcore. Are you in the chair trying to charm?
Yeah.
I did get some good messages since our last couple episodes.
I'm ready for them.
One was a faithful friend and fam of the pod, proposing maybe their guess of what the new tweeting is, because we were trying to figure out the new verb in lieu of tweeting. And they sent this by text, and they said it's got to be zeeting, XEETING. So tweeting without the TW,
right?
Replace it with X. What do you think?
Zeeting. I love it. It reminds me of yeet, which is another word I love.
Reminds me of ziti, which is a pasta.
Yum. Love a baked ziti. Pause.
I'm getting my
that.
soprano on.
Yeah, exactly. But zeeting, it doesn't roll off the tongue.
No, but it is cool. It sounds cool, which is more credit than I want to give new Twitter. Zitter.
Right. Zitter. Elon, if you're listening, just an idea.
Yeah, Zitter. I mean, come to us.
Yeah, exactly. But I do like zeeting. It does sound kind of like a euphemism too.
Yeah.
Because it does sound like skeeting.
Yep.
So I like that it's got so many dimensions to it.
It does,
you
yeah.
know?
There's a lot to be imagined with it,
Right.
And it does sound like a cool way to like to send your thought off into the
Right.
world. I don't know. Is there a verb for threading?
Threading? Threaded? I threaded?
I just fucking got out there and I threaded, dude.
Yeah. We aren't threading though. We aren't threading though.
We're not.
I haven't even looked at that app in like 2 weeks. So
I haven't got it yet because you told me the fateful warning about them
So
holding your Instagram hostage. So
yeah. So you're off.
yeah, I'm off. I'm not on X either. So
thank you for this write-in though. Friend of the pod, fam of the pod. I love this. I think we can make it catch on.
yeah,
Zeeting.
make it happen, people. Yeah. Do you want to kick off with a submission?
Yes, we got some good submissions this week. I'm so excited. The first one: is it normal to sort silverware in the dishwasher such that no duplicate utensils are neighbors in a compartment?
All right.
I love this one.
Yeah, is that blowing your skirt up?
Yeah. Call me Marilyn Monroe. All right, I'm standing on the grate right now.
Just thinking about an organized dishwasher.
I know, right?
I think this is big normal to me to just,
Okay.
I guess, being mindful of the silverware arrangement, maybe.
Right.
And like, okay, so we don't have one of those, one of the silverware things where there's like an individual slot for each of the silverwares.
Right.
Do you know those ones?
Yes,
Do you have
I've seen
that one?
No.
Ours are just like, it's like a basket with like 4 or 6, like 6 square shaped holes.
Right.
And so, yeah, you could really have, you could combine like with like, you could change it up. The sorting them, because this is what comes to my mind. If you're sorting it so that no duplicate utensils are neighbors in the compartment, that is like what I think of when I think I really don't want these spoons to spoon in here and have one of them not get washed.
Right.
You ever thought about that?
Yeah, I have. I totally have. Because, different, depending on how dirty it is. And are you right side up or upside? Or what is the up? I guess I was saying that. And I was like, wait, I don't know what this is to you. Are you putting the part you hold down or are you putting the actual like scoop or
the
fork?
mouth part?
Yeah, the mouth.
So
down.
This is very funny to me. I put the handle down.
Okay.
Because I feel like and this is in our compartment thingy,
Right.
which is just like a looser basket. I put the handle down and the mouth part up because I feel like the part that's in the basket is all like kind of crowded together.
Right. So it might not get as clean.
Yeah. And there's also all the like plasticky grid around there.
Right.
So I feel like the mouth part is out so that it catches more of the like dishwashing action.
Yes. Okay.
However, my husband goes mouth down.
Okay.
And I'm trying to be better about like not controlling things like this. So I don't change them, in the dishwasher. Just
You're
let us
brave.
both live our lives this way. And my dear brother was up here one time and saw the chaos of our utensil compartment in the dishwasher and was like, you guys are going both ways in here?
Are y'all doing all right? How's the relationship?
Yeah, you really hung us out to dry on that
Yeah.
one. So called out, and that's okay. You know what?
Right.
Called in.
Called in. Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Learning moment.
So yeah, but that's our dishwasher compartment is chaos.
Right.
What's your side?
So because of the way my dishwasher is designed, I'm mouth up right now, or mouth down.
You're
I'm
mouth
mouth
down.
down right
Okay.
now because otherwise they would slip through in the dishwasher. So that's what I want to. There's like holes. It's not in a great shape, and so I used to do the sorting of the silverware where there was no duplicates, where it's like all forks, all spoons, all knives, or something. But since living with other people, I had to let it go.
You had to let go.
I had to let go, be free. I was like, okay, not everybody's gonna. Do I want to rearrange the dishwasher every time people are loading it up, or
am I this person?
Yeah, exactly. So I was like, okay, I have to relinquish some control here, because
We have
otherwise,
grown.
that's exactly how I do it.
Yeah.
I love that look, and I love having everything organized. It's so much easier to put stuff up after that too.
So wait, but so then are you going? The forks are in one hole, the spoons are in another hole. Or are you like a separate, like spread
I would
around?
be like all forks together, all knives together, all spoons together.
So I think that's the opposite of what this submission is saying,
Right.
because
This
they
is the duplicate.
don't want them.
No duplicate utensils
same
are neighbors in
neighbors in
a
a
compartment.
So
I was
they
thinking
might
in
avoid a
neighboring
spoon.
compartments.
Ooh, they're in a compartment. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So we're talking a cup full of spoons, or like, a
Right.
compartment full of spoons is what they are avoiding.
So they're doing like, I'm putting a knife in, I'm putting a fork in, I'm putting in
It's
this.
like a thoughtful chaos.
Yeah, okay.
It's
This is blowing me
motivated.
away a little bit now. Because I'm like, so you're just trying to keep the equilibrium here.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah. So it's all like, that feels that is organized chaos. Yeah, that is organized chaos. Yeah, why not separate them so that they're all together?
I
feel blown away.
I do understand. I feel like at least what I'm projecting to be the motivation here of like having them stick together seems like
Right.
But that being said, I think you'd probably see if we just did a tour of dishwashers, which we would love to do.
Let us know.
If we could have a Tacoma open house of dishwashers and just see what y'all live like.
Let me in. Let me
We could do like
in.
a photo display of everyone's.
Exactly.
Normcore, send in a picture of your loaded dishwasher. Like we want
Please.
top drawer, bottom drawer, whatever you call it.
Yeah.
pull-out thing. We'll do a whole Instagram like grid of it.
Yeah, exactly. We'll do one of those like 9 best pictures of my year. All dishwashers.
A new MySpace top 8.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's
Exactly.
it could be your dishwasher.
So no duplicates are in the same compartment.
That
I think that makes sense.
it does make sense.
It makes sense.
However,
Yeah.
is it special?
Because I'm like, okay. Because now I'm not really organizing my dishwasher like that. But I will move stuff around if like one compartment is too full of too many
I will do
things.
that. I will
I'll
definitely do
like
that.
definitely rearrange.
And I'll like give them a little like jostle
Right.
so that things aren't stuck together, like
Totally.
touching. I might move it, like if it was like too many spoons in one compartment or something, I might pull some out and
Right.
divide.
Move them to a different slot.
It's only spoons that this is a problem with in my mind.
Okay.
I don't know why. That's the only thing I'm picturing being troublesome if it's like too close.
Oh, forks though, kind of spoon
Yeah.
together the
What
same
if they
way.
got? Ew! Ouch! I'm really uncomfortable by imagining the tines going together.
Ooh,
It's like
yeah.
a bad sensory thing.
I have so many opinions on dishwashers. I feel
Should we
like
take a quick sidebar and talk about your dishwasher opinions?
well, we can, but I feel like
Maybe it's another time.
yeah. I mean, one of my big ones is I think bowls should go on top. Only. That's a big one for me.
Okay, because they're like fat cups.
Exactly. Exactly. Little thick cups. Thick cups for the top. I feel like this is normal based on the fact that I have so many particulars about the way I'm
Got you.
projecting. So
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, this is normal to have a certain way you want a dishwasher loaded.
I'll definitely
Right?
grant that. I would grant that as well.
Yeah, because that's common. We all have the way we like our dishwashers, etc. But it feels special in the organized chaos sense. Because when I was misreading it, I was like, oh yeah, separate compartments for everything. Like my
Yeah.
mind literally just saw what it wanted to see. It didn't want to see the truth in this submission right here. It wanted to see something else. But seeing your truth, recognizing your truth, I think this could be a normal thing. Especially when you bring up the fact that like then they don't stick together, so things can potentially get cleaner.
Yeah.
Because you don't have too many of one thing like stuck together.
Right.
Yeah.
Little fork vortex.
Can it be both? I mean, it's both
Marshall.
normal and special for me. The
Wow.
organized chaos. Yeah. It's normal to have a dishwasher opinion. I think this is a special way of doing it.
A special practice.
A special practice.
Normal opinion, special practice.
Exactly.
I think I'm kind of landing in the same spot because I feel like more people are going to combine like with like than
Right.
separate the like ones.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to say if we polled dishwashers nationwide,
Which we will do on our way to the Super Bowl. Don't ask how they're connected, but I see it.
it's sponsored by Maytag.
Exactly.
We on the road to success is paved strangely.
Yeah, exactly.
But we're enjoying it. So yeah, this is sort of a Norshal.
We got a Norshal. We need so many new categories. We've like branched out so far into this thing.
That's what you promised in your
Right.
in the description up top.
That's true.
Normal, something different. So you know,
Right.
this is something different.
This is something different. But
Oh.
good on you for having strong dishwasher opinions. I love that.
Have a code.
Yeah, exactly.
Live by the code.
love
And I
it.
bet those dishes are really clean.
I bet they are.
Yeah.
I might see. I'm gonna go give my dishwasher a look. See if
Yeah.
there's anything I see amiss, or maybe even try this. I don't know.
And I will, out of like respect to you, I will not put a bowl in the lower drawer for you.
Thank you.
But we go through so many cups in our house that I'm putting the bowls down low because we need more room for our glasses up tops.
Are people like, I'm gonna drink this half glass of water, I put it down, let me get a new cup type of household?
Sometimes,
Okay.
sometimes there's a few active cups per person, you know.
Okay, yeah.
But it's like more so like our different beverages. Every morning we're both having a Metamucil, which is a gooey.
Right.
You're not repeating that cup.
No,
That's going
that
straight
one's
in the
straight
dishwasher.
in. Yeah.
And then we have maybe a coffee mug from home, maybe a coffee like thermos from out,
Okay.
and then like a couple water glasses. So
Okay.
you can see that would fill up fast.
Yeah, that's a lot of cups.
a lot of cups.
A lot of cups per capita. Got more. You need all the beverages though. I'm
yeah.
a beverage goblin myself, so I feel you on that.
That would be good merch.
Yeah.
A beverage goblin with like holding the Stanley and then like a little can of something in the fingies,
Yeah,
and then like
exactly.
something else, a water bottle under the arm.
Tucked in there. I saw it on TikTok, beverage
Yeah.
goblin. Yeah.
Love it.
But yeah, so this one is a special category. We gave it normal opinion, special practice. So if you're keeping up with any of these, sorry that we've gotten so far out of control. You're probably like that Charlie Day meme trying to connect
Just
all the red
yeah.
lines.
How to make it make sense? They change their minds all the time.
Exactly. And we're both easily swayed.
Absolutely, we can be convinced by most things.
Yeah.
Very like just a slight breeze.
Exactly.
No convictions in this room. This
Yeah.
is a very open pod lounge.
Exactly. All right. Next one.
Yeah, let's do it. Okay. We got some more opinions here, baby. Is this normal? I have a favorite stall and sink in the public bathrooms that I frequent. School, work, etc. I'm a chaotic stall user. I
Really?
want to use different ones.
Just want to
Yeah.
try them all out.
Yeah, I want to try them all out. I want to just I don't know, not leave any like I feel like the stalls are in charge of me if I go to the same one every time, and I want them to know that I'm in charge.
Right.
That being said, there's probably a lot of places that have a best stall,
Right.
like or like one that's just bad. Like an office stall that I've been to is like there's one that's like too narrow.
right.
It's like the walls in a little too far on one side. You don't want to go to that one.
Or the one that's always broken. There's always the one that's always broken.
I always wonder if the ones that are broken are because they're getting the most use.
Right.
Very little on this earth would please me more than like a heat map of the most used stalls in a variety of different bathrooms.
Well, once I heard this fact that the cleanest stall is actually It's fact in quotes.
Yeah.
I don't know where I saw it, and I don't know if I read it or, you know what I mean.
Dreamt it.
Yeah, dreamt it. It could have came from anywhere, but the point, it was a message from God actually that I got.
And you saw it on the like reader board at the Climate Pledge Arena.
Exactly. But that the cleanest stall is the first stall because people tend to go to the later stalls.
Because they think the first one's going to get
Yes,
used more, maybe.
Exactly.
All right. Well, I mean, maybe that's not their motivation. Maybe they're just like, I don't want everybody to walk by me when they come in.
Exactly. I need some more privacy.
There's a lot going on in our minds when we're getting into the stalls.
Yeah. I identify with this, having a favorite stall in the bathroom that I frequent. And yeah, because I feel like, okay, this is like the stall I'm most comfortable in, has most space or like privacy or something like that. I also have favorite types of stalls, but that's a whole nother story.
Like, it depends what they're made out of and all that jazz.
Exactly. Like I love one where it's like full door. You know what I mean? I'm like
No shoe
feet.
view.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. So I get having the one, especially if you're there often. It's like you got your favorite, like you have your home bathroom and then you got to make home away from home.
You got to bring it with
Exactly.
you. Yeah.
So you have to have that stall. But then if you only go into that stall, I get your point. Like people can always trace it back to you.
Yeah.
You know?
Keep them guessing.
Exactly.
Never let them know your next move.
Exactly. So nobody's like, oh, Alyssa just took a giant shit in her usual stall or whatever.
The magazines are right there stacked up behind. All, the 101 Great Toilet Jokes booklet.
All of my copies of National Geographic that I brought in to put on the back of the stall. But we don't do bathroom reading anymore.
No. That's an is this normal cancellation, people.
Yeah. But
throw away your toilet books.
yeah, I think it's, to have your spot to go to, I think it makes sense. My dog has a place that he always pees, right? Like, or always takes a shit. He's got his usual spots. I think it's natural. I think it's human.
You find what works for you. Yeah.
Right.
I think this seems pretty natural too. I would agree. I would say this is normal.
Yeah, we're giving you a normal. So
and the sink too, because that could be lighting. The water issue, the water pressure.
Yes, or the one that's not actually by the soap, really, like that middle sink where you're reaching over or something.
Excuse me. Sorry. Excuse me.
Just get your hand swatted out of the way. Yeah. So I think having your favorite stall and sink. I think the sink part is a little special, but I think it's fine going with the whole thing. Like I put the whole thing in normal.
Yeah.
So yeah, but
in total, a normal thing.
Yes, we love it. Okay, final one for the day. Is it normal to take all of your clothes off to take a shit? Because my brother does, and I always thought that was weird. And he's a principal now.
It's just like an unnecessary addendum.
I think it was necessary. I think that's fucking funny that he's a principal now.
Because he's not just a strange idiot. Or
yeah,
whatever.
Exactly. Or also just working in a school, taking off all your clothes to take a shit.
Yeah.
Is hilarious. Like, don't principals wear like sports jackets, tucked in shirts,
Yeah.
You're getting taken off quite a bit of clothes to do that at your school. Take off all your clothes to take a shit. I think it's normal at a certain age.
Oh, toddlers. Yeah.
That age is too. Absolutely. As an adult though,
you should do whatever you can in the day to not have to get all the way naked until necessary.
Yeah.
Right? Especially like, are you for me, it's my clothes being on a bathroom floor. That's too disturbing.
Oh, yeah. Or you're hanging them on the hook. What if someone accidentally knocks you in and you're butt naked on the toilet?
Yeah, that's a nightmare.
Yeah. Ooh.
That's what we deal with when we wear a romper,
Yeah.
or the wrong kind of zip.
Totally.
This is super special.
Yeah.
But not unheard of.
No, it's not.
Fabulous comedian Monica Nevi has a great bit about a naked pooper.
Yes,
And,
she does. She does.
So we should phone her in on this one. But
Yeah.
pretty amazing.
I do want to know, because out of the small pool of people that I've heard about this from, why is it always men?
Good question.
I have not heard of anybody outing a woman or non-binary person or trans person being like, they take their clothes off
All the way.
completely to take a shit.
I think
It's only men.
maybe cis men have like just like a very like tenuous relationship with pooping. You know, I feel like I've seen a lot of like memes where people are like, the way my husband spends his time, and it's like a little bit of with me, a little bit of with the kids, a little bit at work, and then like a huge amount just on the toilet. You know?
Shit. Yeah.
So there's something going on there.
Yeah. Are y'all's bowels okay? Or
What's up?
Yeah. Let us know.
Are you like kind of experiencing a little bit of pleasure that you don't know how to deal with?
Yeah. I do spend a long time on the toilet because I get in there and I'm just chilling.
Oh yeah. Let those
so I
legs
do
go to
understand
sleep.
Yeah, exactly. Waking back up when it's time to get up.
Mm-hmm.
So I get that. But I've never had the urge, especially when taking a shit, to take all of my clothes off.
No, unless I'm about to get in the shower or something. But
Right.
even I think I like don't like necessarily want to be in that position naked. Even
I don't think I like shitting buck naked either.
am I carved from marble? Why
Yeah.
would I be doing that?
I just feel, yeah, it's like you're sitting there, your whole body's exposed, you're doing something natural, but not,
Yeah.
this is kind of disgusting at the
Yeah.
same time, you know, you're letting out waste. I feel it. I feel like too vulnerable being naked
Yeah.
taking a shit. Even if it's right before a shower, I'm like,
Yeah,
I feel like I poop a little quicker,
yeah.
you know? So
It's that. Yeah, that to me. There. What is the instinct that is pulling your clothes off when you're taking a dump? I'm not,
right.
I don't know.
Are you keeping socks on?
Oh my god.
Yeah. Also, like, you got to take off your shoes to get your pants off.
You are making an excellent point, my friend.
Right?
So we got shoes off. We've got pants off. Socks are a maybe. Obviously, maybe, I mean, underwear, not just around the ankles. Are
Right.
they like
off,
folded up
hanging?
inside of the pants? Are they hanging up? The shirt, what is the necessity of the shirt coming off at all? Like,
Right.
are they worried about the, like, a word I just heard on Queer Eye, which is a few seasons old, but I loved sharticles. Just like getting on the clothes. Is that the issue?
Yeah.
Because if so, then it's just on your sweet unprotected body.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
Why even take the shirt off? Yeah, it's none of the shirt's business. I feel like
That's the top
shirt-
half of the body issue.
Yeah, he's like, I don't want a part of this.
Uh-huh. Although sometimes if I've got a long shirt on, I'm like
Maybe.
tying
Oh,
it up
yes.
around the middle,
You're
or
bringing
like
it
gotta
up.
tuck it somehow.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly. But yeah, this is definitely special.
super special.
Love that you're a principal now.
Yeah, guiding young minds.
Exactly. You're like, okay, kids, first thing you got to do when you take a shit, clothes off.
And this is coming from me, a man who's had a lot of success in life.
Yeah, exactly.
I think, this has been a super special, fun ep. We will have to come back with. We have some other rebuttals in the queue, but I think we're gonna have to hit those next time.
Yeah.
So we'll just keep y'all waiting. But for now, we have been Alyssa Yeoman and Aaron Engel. This is This Normal? Your favorite little podcast. We'll be back next week with more. And we would love it if you are enjoying the podcast, if you would like it, subscribe on whatever platform you're listening, share it with a friend, follow our Instagram at Is This Normal Pod. Check us out on YouTube if you feel like it. And please come out to our live show if you're in the Seattle area. We will be at the Hereafter in Belltown on Wednesday, October 4th. We're going to have a couple of our buddies doing stand-up at the show. The wonderful Chris Mejia will be there. Who else do we have? Jill Silva.
Jill Silva.
And maybe more TBD. So
Yeah.
we're looking forward to it. We'll post some stuff and give you that ticket link in the show notes. I
Yes.
think.
Yeah, it sounds good.
Yeah.
And submit.
Yeah, we want to
We
hear.
want to hear it. You can send your submissions to the Instagram. People have been texting us. Yeah, we want to know.
Form. Yeah,
Whatever
we got-
this brings up for you. Your rebuttals. We want to know the rebuttals. So don't overthink it. Just throw something out there, you know?
Go through your life, take a breath, and think, am I the only person that does that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
We'd love to hear from you. And until next time, you're normal.
You're special.
We love
Love
you.
you.